Hello guys, Assalamualaikum. How are you all? I hope you are always in good health. Okay, now I'm gonna explain my presentation on stereotypes. Okay, let's start. What is a stereotype? Cultural stereotype mean applying both evidence and our existing belief about the member of the cultural group. And to some people, the word stereotype may sound foreign, but without realizing it, these stereotypes have done so much for us in our daily life. Many people see stereotypes as rigid generalities that members of society impose on others with whom they are unfamiliar or do not understand. If the stereotype is well grounded and justifiable, it may help to orient oneself in a certain situation. But if it is unjust and loaded with negative emotion, it will harm the interaction without question. Some of the constituents of a stereotype may be very old and remain the same for centuries, while some of the labels given to a country or cultural group may change within a short period of time. Okay, next. A. Kinds of stereotypes. 1. Nationality stereotypes. Generalization about culture or nationalities can be a source of pride, anger, or simply bad joke. Some people say that in a stereotype there is some basis in reality, as they don't develop in vacuum. Nationality stereotype is a system of culture-specific belief connect with the nationality of a person. The system includes belief concerning those properties of human beings that may vary across a nation, such as appearance, language, food, habits, psychological traits, attitudes, values, etc. America is a federal constitutional republic of 50 states and a federal district of 350 million, and there are many such stereotypes: arrogant, assertive, open-minded, materialistic, ambitious, progressive, efficient, straightforward, alert, practical, US-centered worldview, egoistic, anxious, fast food eater. Indonesian citizens are estimated at 268 million. Indonesia is the fourth largest nation of people in the world after China, India, and America. Indonesia is made up of about 300 different tribes, and it also influenced the appearance of such stereotypes as extrovert, warm and friendly people, lazy, religious, family-oriented, supportive, rarely on time, corrupt, superstitious, slow, inferior, polite, lacking discipline, use feeling not logic, do not follow rules, hypocritical, tolerant, low profile, unwilling to confront or give bad news, silent in meetings. Japan's population is 128 million, ranked 10 among the world's most populous countries, and many of the stereotypes in this country are like disciplined, organized, technology lover, extrovert, competent, short, workaholic, perverted, raw fish eaters, suicidal. 2. Racial stereotypes. There are examples of racial stereotypes too. For instance, the Asians are stereotyped to be good at mathematics. The black are stereotyped to be good at athletics and dancing. This can be regarded as positive stereotype. Other stereotypes like Al-Muslim are terrorists is a negative stereotype, and many more. 3. Political stereotypes. There are also examples of political stereotypes. These stereotypes have been deep-rooted in the mindset of the general public because of the general interpretation of the policies of the political party. Political stereotypes include all Democrats are liberals, all Republicans are racist, religion-based parties are hypocrite, all Democrats are stupid, and all Republicans are against the working man. Fourth, gender stereotype. The depiction of men in media strongly suggests that they are strong, adventurous, and active, paving way for them to be stereotyped in the manner. On the other hand, the depiction of women suggests that they are good at performing household chores and taking care of their appearance, and they are eventually stereotyped by this trait. Examples of gender stereotypes are men are masculine, women are good cook, men are strong, adventurous, and brave, women are in charge of the house, and men are in charge of finance, etc. Okay, next, B. Stereotypes in media. Many films, advertisement, and television programs show men engaged in physically demanding pursuits such as sport, rock climbing, and beach surfing or canoeing. Harada conduct a research about stereotypes and bias in recent Asian American fiction for adolescents. The prevailing image of Asian America as a member of a model minority apparent in over half of the fiction. Asian in physical but strive to be American on the inside. The only aspect of culture shared by the Chinese was reference to eating rice and drink tea. Fictions in particular can be a powerful and natural vehicle providing a thoughtful reflection of the values and beliefs of a culture. Okay, next, C. Positive and negative side of stereotypes. Stereotypes are useful for the human brain because they operate as a heuristic or a cognitive mechanism to quickly gather, process, and synthesize information. However, there is too much information to process in its entirety. In applying a stereotype, one is able to quickly know something about an individual. Other positive sides of stereotypes are people rely on stereotypes every day to help them function in society. To allow people to quickly process new information about an event or person. To organize people past experience. To meaningfully assess difference between individuals and groups. To make predictions about other people's behavior. Certainly, there are some glass-wearing, intelligent people, but it is pure logic to think that everyone who sports glass is intelligent. Other negative sides of stereotypes are oversimplified generalization, breeding ground for errant generalization, serve as a major source of disinformation about others, may easily conceal or feed into prejudice, racism, sexism, and other forms of bigotry. Okay, next, D. Dealing with stereotypes. The key to reversing negative stereotypes is to contradict them in direct interaction between people, in the media, and through education. 1. Between individuals. Once people get to know a person from the other side, they often will determine that the other is not nearly as bad as they originally had assumed. More often, however, people really are much more reasonable than their stereotypes would suggest. Such things can range from enjoying the same music, hobbies, or sport to having the same worries about children or aging parents. 2. In the media, if they emphasize the positive aspect of groups that contradict prevalent stereotypes, they can have a significant role in building mutual understanding. 3. In education, educational institutions and teaching materials also have the opportunity to affect stereotypes and hence influence intergroup relations. Educational systems need to also try to paint a fair and accurate picture of the conflict and the different people involved, being aware that different sides of a conflict will view what is happening very differently. If the classroom only contains one group, reaching such intergroup understanding is harder, but still worth the effort through books and articles, discussion, TV and movies, and when available, online exercise. In addition, we can deal with stereotypes by presenting more balanced picture of minority life in media, by reporting forms of human rights abuse, by portraying all groups fairly. Keep on talking and communicating fairly with each other. Otherwise, these problems are going to get much worse. Stereotypes, as such, are cognitive schemata typical of the human cognitive system, which assign a set of characteristics to all members of a given social group and serve as a reference when assigning significance to observation and experience in social interaction. There is nothing wrong with stereotypes if they are embedded in reality and promote the understanding of social and historical process. Stereotypes merely acknowledge this variety. Okay, and finish my presentation, and thank you for watching my video, and don't forget to give me thumbs up for my video. Thank you and bye bye.